I really like these click leggings. They like don't move when I work out in them. These bras are only from Cotton On and they're like my favorite sports bras. They're so good. So we're about to head off to the gym. I'm trying to get ready. Dylan eats before we go and I can't eat before we go to the gym. Even if we go really late at like 11 o'clock, I can't eat before I work out. It just makes me feel really sick. But I've got so much on today. We're trying to go to the gym. We need to come home and clean our house. Such a mess. And I pretty much have to get ready straight away to go to a hen's party at 2 o'clock. After that I've got my work due pretty much immediately, and we're doing this massive like amazing race thing which will pretty much be my cardio today. So I'm just going to do weights at the gym today, and then we've got dinner at 6 for my work due as well. So I've got a friggin' massive day. The next 9 hours are going to go really friggin' quick. I just saw my headphones on the couch. These are the Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones. They last literally forever. Like I'll charge them and they will last like months. Like I won't have to charge them again for probably 2 months, and I use them every day at the gym. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the subs that I've been taking as well. So every morning I'll take the Pro Subs L-carnitine. So I'll have a tablespoon of this every morning, and apparently it's supposed to just help with like your fat burning, and it's not a stimulant either, because I can't take stimulants because it makes my heart go really bad. The BCAAs I have in my drink bottle while I'm working out. Apparently it helps while you're like your intra-workout recovery, whatever that means. I've also lately been taking this while I've been on my shreds. So you have 2 teaspoons of this, or 2 scoops of this, and like 200 mils of water, and it is absolutely disgusting. It's really feral, but it's supposed to be really good for your performance and like vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. So I've been taking that more as I've been eating heaps less. My protein that I take, so this is what I put in my like smoothies on a daily basis, but also my after workout protein. So this I'll put in my smoothies. I'll drink Lux Fitness because it's like delicious. And I've got so many tubs of it. At one point I think I had 6 tubs of Lux Fitness just because I went on a bit of a buying spree and I didn't need protein for ages. So it's lasted me literally so long. But this is the flavour vanilla coconut, or just the vanilla one I'll have in my shakes. And then if I'm just having like a protein shake, like a protein shake on its own after the gym, I do like the cookies and cream one, which I've ran out of, or the chocolate one as well. Eventually, because we've also got the clean lean protein, a couple of the new flavors. So we've got, that one is the chai turmeric, and we've got the, it's like a supplement cupboard, and the coffee coconut one as well. Clean lean protein is vegan, and eventually I do want to be having that instead of the Lux one, just because I'm trying to cut out the dairy because I feel like it makes me a little bit sick. Yeah, so eventually I want to move on to the clean lean protein all the time. It is a lot more expensive though, and doesn't really taste as good, but I'm trying not to make those be components because I'm trying to just make it so that I'm healthy, right? I'm gonna try and do 3K on the treadmill without stopping.
You done it before?
Not without stopping. I usually take a bit of a break. And then I'll probably do like an all over body situation.
Depending on how much people are there.
Yeah, I often won't do the heavy lifting stuff like the CrossFit lifts or the Olympic lifts or whatever you want to call them if there's heaps of people there. Or sometimes it will be packed, like the whole gym will be packed and that's the only area where no one is, so I have to do it. I always do my cardio, and then I've just got my favourite like all over body exercises that I go to most of the time, no matter what I'm training. I always train some element of my legs and my back every training session. Like I'll never have, actually apart from yesterday. Yesterday I just did
What's it like your way?
upper body stuff. I just finished my 3K run. It wasn't non-stop. I just think that I have such a like a stigma, sorry it's kind of echoing, like a thing in my head about running where I feel like I can't do more, but I always can. So I'm working hard to be able to get past that. I used to only be able to run like 250 meters at a time before walking 250 and then running 250 and then walking 250. So I've come way further since then for sure. But I want to be able to do it non-stop at some point and make myself a runner, because you can train yourself to be a runner, I think. Well, better at running anyway. Okay, so that was one of the most frustrating things that have ever happened. I went into no leaming, and this guy, you know, salespeople, they come up to you and say, oh, you know, you okay there, is everything alright, are you looking for anything in particular? And I was like, hey, yeah, I'm looking for a car mount for my camera, because when I'm driving, this camera is sitting on my dash, right, and it's just gonna go bumping everywhere, moving everywhere. It's got really good image stabilization, but not that good. So I'm looking for a car mount, thinking like a GPS mount or something like that would be cool. Anyway, I go in there and have a look at the universal ones. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, hey doll, did you need some help with anything? And first of all, I hate pet names by strangers. Like, don't call me any kind of names when I don't know who you are. I know some people are just trying to be nice, but I think it's really insensitive and quite gross as well. So he comes up to me and goes, hey doll, what are you looking for? Can I help you with anything? And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a car mount for my camera. And he's like, okay, let's have a look at these ones. And they're all the ones that I'd already looked at, and they only go up to 90 millimeters, like 9 centimeters wide. My camera's like this, like that's more than 9 centimeters. So I found this one that said it had a 6 inch, like any size up to 6 inch, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, like that'll be perfect. So I took it to the guy and said, hey, what about this one? Could I open it and have a look? And he pulled it out, and it wasn't opening very wide at all, like maybe that wide. And I was like, oh, that's really weird, it says it opens up to 6 inches. And he's like, oh no, that's like a 6 inch phone. And I was like, yeah, 6 inches. And he's like, oh no darling, like a 6 inch phone is measured diagonally. And I was like, why the fuck would it say on a mount that it stretches up to 6 inches when it's designed for a 6 inch phone, which apparently is only this fucking wide? And this guy was just like being really derogatory, like just talking to me really like in these really weird, gross, creepy names. I just don't like pet names. I don't like people talking to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I worked at Harvey Norman for 2 years. I kind of know a little bit about stuff, just a little bit. And yeah, he didn't help me at all and was like, sorry, go home and have a look online and let me know if you find anything. I was like, are you not a salesperson at this store? Do you not know your stock? Do you not know what you have for sale in this shop? Like, I just was pretty astounded that he told me to go and have a look online, to be honest. But wait, there's more. I completely forgot this bit. He was like, well, how big's your camera, doll? And I showed him, and he goes, well, it's gonna fit it, you'll just have to rotate it so that it turns sideways. And I said, no, the style of my camera is that the screen flips up, so it literally has to be, the clamps have to be lengthways. If they're like this, they're gonna have to be even bigger, because this is the size of my camera, but then there's also the screen on top, right? And he's like, well, how's that gonna work? Why are you gonna have it flipped up if it's gonna be facing the other way? And I was like, because it's going to be facing me. And he was like, oh. And made like this real snarky little laugh. And I was like, are you serious? Like, we are in 2017. Literally every second person that you see is probably going to be filming or videoing themselves at some point. Like, this is the way that the world is going. Things are going to be online all the time. recording ourselves, recording other people. It's not actually that strange to see people walking around with a camera in front of their face 99% of the time. On my way to a hen's party, so my friend that I met at work, actually Chrissy, she got engaged a couple of weeks after me and she's getting married 3 weeks before us. So going to her hen's afternoon. It's out kind of the back of Inglewood and I've never been out that far before, so I hope I don't get lost, but that's what Google Maps for is, right? We just got back from my work do, so I went to the hen's party and it was so much fun, and I was really sad that I had to leave. I could only stay for an hour and it was really dumb. I wanted to stay longer but had to go to my work do, so we went to my work do and we did our version of the Amazing Race in teams, dressed up, and obviously I was in a army style team, battle paint, war paint, khaki braids, Lara Croft styles, and it was really fun. And then we went out for dinner afterwards and had a really good time, and I really got along well with the people that were in my team and we had a really cool time. So I'm literally exhausted right now. Like the last time I spoke to you guys it was probably like 1:30 and it's now 9:30. I'm really tired. I had a few drinks with dinner as well, and drinks tend, like alcohol, makes me go to sleep. It's quite rare that I'll be able to drink and actually have a really good time, so I'm really exhausted. I'm just gonna have a shower, take my contacts out. So Dylan came too and dressed up as well, and it was really cool, and we got some cool photos together, so I'll probably upload those to Instagram. But yeah, have a good day or night wherever you are, and hopefully I'll be doing more of these soon. Bye!